Every week, millions of people move home, and as it's one of the most stressful things that you'll do in life, you need to get it right. I'm Rebecca Jane, and together with the region's best property experts, we'll be giving you some top tips and expert advice, shining a spotlight on a different area from across the Midlands, and getting to know a little more about our guests and what they look for in a home. Property is ever evolving and always a fascinating subject. We'll guide you on what you need to know and what you need to look out for here on Midlands at Home. Hello and welcome to Midlands at Home. On this week's show we're going to be talking home improvements. So if you're looking at doing your bathroom or your kitchen and need some inspiration, then stay exactly where you are because we've got lots lined up for you. My guest today is Richard Ford from Tile Choice. Richard, welcome.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us here at Big Centre.
Pleasure.
Tell us a little bit about your role within the company Tile Choice.
Well, I'm Sales Director for Tile Choice, and I've got approximately 18 years retail experience in the tile industry.
Yeah, you've been doing it a little while.
Yeah.
And you've got 16 stores, haven't you, across the Midlands, which is fantastic.
Yes, we've got 16 successful stores around the region and a successful internet business running alongside it as well. Yeah,
I'm talking about success. You've just, of course, won 2 fantastic awards within the industry. Tell us a little bit about those.
Yes, we won an award with the DIY Week. That was for communications, I think Communications Retailer of the Year, I think it was. And for the 3rd year running, we've won multiple Retailer of the Year with the Tile Association, which is the recognised.
Yeah, it's brilliant. So obviously doing something right. And of course, you guys, you know, fantastic products, but also customer service, which I think, as a customer myself, is really important.
Yes. As you'll see from what we're talking about today, there's a lot of information that's required with various products and so forth. So we focus highly on customer service, and part of that customer service is making sure that we make the customers aware of what tiles are available, what looks good, advising them on the choice themselves, and then obviously once they've picked the tiles, all the other items that they may need for fitting it, and under tile heating and sealers and whatever else is product specific to their choice.
Yeah, everything you need literally from the start right through to completions. And of course there are lots of different products, there's lots of different materials, so if you are thinking of doing something up in your home and you want a little bit of advice, then take a little look at this. So Rich, if we're looking at the different types, we've got 4 main types of tiles. So we've got ceramic, porcelain, natural stone and quartz.
Yes.
So let's start off with ceramic. What might we find with a ceramic tile, and let's have a little look at what we've got here.
Yes, well, the ceramic tiles are basically formed from clay, so you can generally tell if it's a ceramic tile from the biscuit, the biscuit colour, red biscuit colour on the back of the tile. Whereas, yes.
So this is a typical standard ceramic tile.
Yeah, it's just sort of bog standard ceramic wall tile, yes.
Yeah, nice gloss. Very nice. And then in terms of looking after it, is this going to be quite durable? Is it going to be easy to look after?
Yes, obviously there's different grades in ceramics. That's a wall tile, so it wouldn't be suitable for use on the floor, whereas there are other ceramic tiles, floor tiles, which are used, say for instance, these ones here, these are floor tiles, it's a denser ceramic and it's a stronger glaze. So it's,
you
it's
can
more,
feel actually.
Yeah, you'd feel the difference in the weight. You know, the same size would be different, but obviously people, when they come into the stores and that, we can inform them of what tiles are suitable for what situation.
And what's the difference between your ceramic and porcelain then?
Well, porcelain is a lot more durable, a lot stronger material.
More expensive?
Generally, yes. Obviously, they do vary in price, but you can usually tell from the weight, straight away. But porcelain tiles generally are okay for use outdoors as well. They're frost-proof and very durable for heavy-duty areas.
Yeah, you can feel that, can't you? It's very solid.
Yes, and obviously come in all different shapes and sizes, normal and different finishes. That's a sort of natural slate-looking one there.
Yeah. But do you find that some people might go then, for the wall, they might go for the one type, and then the floor, they want it to be a bit more durable and hard wearing, so that they might go for porcelain? Yes,
sometimes. It depends on the room, really. If it's just a household of 2 people in a bathroom, you don't necessarily need a durable floor, durable tile on the floor.
Very true.
A ceramic tile will be fine.
Yeah.
Sometimes people get the impression that they need to have a strong tile on the floor, and if they don't need it, all they do
the traffic's not going to go through, then you can save your money,
well, all they'll do is reduce the selection as well, because if you look for one particular tile, then all the ceramic tiles are out of your choice. And so sometimes if you've got a heavy footfall there, a hallway or something like that, or a very busy kitchen or a big family, then it might be worth looking at it. But if it's 2 people in a standard house, then you know, ceramic, a good quality ceramic could be fine.
You know, what's this lovely glitzy one? I've got a bit of glitter on the table here. Let's have a little look. So is this our quartz?
Yes, this is a quartz. This is a man-made tile.
Oh, there's something.
Yeah, very popular, very fashionable.
Very glamorous.
Yes. It's they come in different sizes. We've got 3 different sizes: 30-30, 60-30, which that one is, and then we do a 60-60 square tile. And they come in, I think it's 8 different colours. But again, those are very popular and very trendy. Very
modern, aren't they? Yeah, you see them in a lot of the new homes. And then that leads us on to the last one then, which is natural stone. Let's have a little look at some.
Yeah, a couple of naturals. Obviously, it is what it is. The beauty of the natural stone is that that's polished marble. These are cut out of the ground, so they're very distinctive. Every single tile is different with a natural stone.
So the colours slightly vary, but that's the idea. It looks authentic.
That's it. Yes. They can vary from tile to tile, but that's the sort of look that people go for. We have got porcelain ceramic tiles that sort of imitate that, but the beauty of the natural stone is every single tile is different. A porcelain tile or a ceramic tile will be done on a print, and some of them are very good now where the print doesn't repeat that often. But these, you won't find 2 tiles the same. Yeah,
will you find that using the natural stone as opposed to a sort of imitation that it's going to maybe cost a little bit more?
Yes, it generally costs a little bit more because of the sealants. With a natural stone tile, they are porous, they will absorb, so you do need to seal them once they've been laid to stop them sort of staining.
But they're lovely, aren't they? My mum's got natural stone in her bungalow and it looks gorgeous.
Yeah, very popular, very stunning. But there's pros and cons. It's the downside to them is they do take a bit more maintaining than your standard porcelain or ceramic tiles. But as you say, they do look stunning when it's
all down. Lovely. Thank you very much.
No problem at all.
So much choice. Now, Rich, how can you tell a good tile?
Well, it's very difficult to tell a good tile by looking at it because some of the lower price tiles now do actually look really nice as well. So generally what we say is it's the price that dictates the quality of a tile.
Yeah.
In saying that, we do have bulk buys that we have where we buy in a container of a clearance product as a one-off, which we can get a good quality product at a lower price. So that sort of helps keep a good range in the stores. And we also try to sort of cover all budgets, various budgets. Some people come in, they just want to keep the price as low as they can. They might be just looking to let out a house or rent it out or doing it up to sell on.
I think we are budget conscious, aren't we? We do want a fantastic looking room. We don't want to spend a lot of money. And actually, it's amazing what you can achieve nowadays, isn't it?
Yes, that's it. You haven't got to necessarily spend a lot of money to get the right effect.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, there's a lot of different. We do a lot of different product ranges. We do room deals, which are very popular. We do sort of 5.
I like that, room deals. That's good.
Yes. five different. We've got 5 different range on the wall tiles, and you know, creams, black and whites. But from about £160, you can get yourself 15-metre tiles with a nice mosaic border going round with adhesive grout and spacers. That's very popular with people letting out properties who just want to get the bathroom looking nice but don't want to spend a lot of money. Alternatively, when the people do come in after something a bit more bespoke and looking to spend the money, we've got products to sort of suit those as well, and sort of everybody in between. Yeah,
you cater for everybody. Do you find that your customers, when they come into store, do they have a fixed idea on what they want, or do they, ask for help and inspiration?
A lot of people, because tiles last for so long, it could be sort of 10 years, 15 years since the last time they did the kitchen or the bathroom. So a lot's changed over that period. So they do come in a lot of the time without any idea of what they're after. And we sort of, the key word we hear from a lot of customers is inspiration. We ask them if they're okay, if they're after anything in particular. Yeah. And quite often the response is, I'm after some inspiration.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so we sort of set up the store. We show the tiles in nice little room sets around the stores, especially with the bathrooms, because it gives them a lot of ideas. They can see which way the tiles are laid, to see how you can create a different aesthetic just by changing the way a tile's laid. And also, we've got the range in prices to sort of try and accommodate most tastes as well.
Yeah, and I think you can sometimes have an idea, you think, no, I'm going to have this, I'm going to have this. And then you go into one of your stores, you see fantastic displays, and then you think, oh, now I'm totally confused, because there are so many different styles.
Yeah, well, I mean, the key word is confidence. What we find is people gain confidence, because if they haven't brought tiles, especially bathroom tiles, for 10 years, the last time they brought tiles were probably sort of 6 by 8 small tiles.
Yeah.
Over time, the tiles have actually got quite larger, it actually helps make the room look a bit bigger and there's less grout, etc. involved to use on it. But people get put off by it, and quite often we'll hear people say, I really like this display in this 3-foot cubicle, but I've only got a small bathroom. Yeah. Well, we can obviously respond to that by saying, well, that room's 3 foot, even if you've got a small bathroom.
Yeah.
A small bathroom's about 6 foot square.
Yeah.
So again, it gives them the confidence from seeing it there on a 3-foot wall and how nice it looks. It then gives them the confidence to purchase and know that they're going to, that 500, 300, 600 pound to spend is going to be a worthwhile investment.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, don't go anywhere. After the break, we're going to be looking at this week's Spotlight area, so see you in just a few minutes. This week's Spotlight area is Acox Green. Acox Green is around 4 miles southeast of Birmingham city centre. The name refers to the Acock family, who built a large house in the area in 1370. The present centre is at a roundabout where the Warwick Road meets Shirley and Wesley Roads, and locals call this the Green. The name conjures up an image of a village developing over the centuries in an organic way. Acox Green is one of the 4 wards making up Yardley Formal District, and it has frequently been noted on lists of unusual place names. Stockfield, located in the north of the ward, was once a separate village to the Acox Green area. However, the two merged as a result of housing developments during the 20th century. Property in Acox Green varies, from character property full of original features through to modern new builds. It has a variety of historic buildings, including Grade 2 listed cottages in Arden Road. Acox Green has 8 primary schools, 2 secondary schools, a variety of places of worship, and also has numerous parks. The Green is the main shopping area in Acox Green, and most of the general retail shops are located here and further along Warwick Road. There is also a library and a bowling alley. Outside the Green, there are some convenience stores, off licences, and a large modern bingo hall located on Stockfield Road. Acox Green has 7 churches and has a mix of all religions and races. With lots of school, good transport, and varied property, there is lots of choice in Acox Green. Lots of choice, and of course close to Birmingham city centre, which is always a bonus. You've got 2 stores, haven't you, Rich, in Birmingham? That's
right, yes. We've got one on Walsall Road in Perry Bar and one on in Islington in Bromford Lane.
And the choice that you've got is always fantastic. And I think if you are considering doing up your bathroom, your kitchen, or another area in your home and you need some inspiration and want to have a look at different styles, take a little look at this. So we'll take a look, first of all, at sort of a trendy style. Right. Always telling my kids that I'm trending down with kids, even though I'm clearly not. Right, so we're going to have a little look at this one here. Now, this is very much a sort of grand designs look, isn't it? It's,
yes.
Popular?
Yes, yeah, very popular. Again, it's one that sort of can be used in kitchens, in between the units, flowing around, or used as like a feature panel in the bathroom with like a sort of complementing tile, such as, you know, you just sort of have a...
Very dramatic, isn't it?
Yes, yeah. Well, we do it in the other colourway if you do a bit more of an earthy look.
I like this, it's really nice, really, really nice. So we've got another lovely look. I'd say we're quite trendy, but actually there's a bit of a classic look going on there, isn't it? When you've mixed, do people mix and match so they're, you know, different
That's the beauty of them, especially natural stone, because it's natural stone, as we said earlier, every single tile's different, and you get you can see all lots of different colours in these. Yeah. So it gives you the option of picking out a lot of different colours as a sort of complementing tile for the rest of the room. So
that's lovely, isn't it?
You know, so this would pick sort of certain colours out of there, and
quite an earthy.
And also, when you've got wall and floor tiles like this, what a lot of people like to do nowadays is have the same tile on the wall and the floor.
It's seamless
sort of,
then,
yes,
isn't it?
Yeah, so again, it's a good option to have.
And a totally different look, actually, Rich, is this here, where you've got this mosaic look, but very trendy, very contemporary, isn't it?
Yes, again, that's one of our best-selling mosaics.
Is it?
Yeah, but again, the mosaics are very popular because they're very universal. You don't have to use a particular size tile. because of the amount of grout joints, you can sort of use any size tile with it.
Yeah.
And also, people use them as sheets where they use it as a panel, or you do have the option of, a lot of people cut them down as a border.
Oh, okay, that's a good idea.
So, out of a sheet, it becomes very cost effective doing it that way, because out of a sheet, you'll get 6 foot of a border that size.
Ah, very good idea.
So, again, with a basic white tile.
Yes.
And
well, you can see that there. Try and lift that up, then you can see that look.
And a nice.
Oh, very nice. You got the glitter back.
Well, you got the glitter in. But that's, you know, that's a very popular.
Isn't it? In fact, put that right next to this one here. You can see actually.
Yes. So
yeah, very nice indeed.
So again, it's a sort of whatever the feature tile is. It's sort of finding a complementing tile.
It allows you to be really creative, doesn't it? I mean, you can do all sorts. You can use even this whole mosaic pattern. You could use all over the floor, should you wish. You know, if you've got a smaller area, that all over the floor would also be fabulous, wouldn't it? So
yes, that's it. The mosaics are popular to use in sort of if people are in wet rooms where they have the shower actual base in the floor, because it can be difficult tiling tiles round the floor because it's on a slope, so the mosaic's a lot easier to sort of fit in that area as well.
Yeah, very nice. So we've got obviously trendy. Moving on now then to a sort of vintage look, period look, very decorative and quite fancy. Yes.
Again, these tiles, these ranges are sort of just coming back into fashion, if you like. Again, very popular. People are sort
of... Goes full circle, doesn't it?
Yes. You know, hallways especially and conservatories.
Yeah.
There's some nice.
That'd look amazing in a hallway. Especially if you've got a period house, you've got an older property, and pop that down. Yeah. Maybe your floor's looking a little bit tired, but you don't want to lose the character. You don't want to put a modern floor on it. You might not want to use one of the trendy designs. You've got the beauty of having a fab tile like this, where it's got character.
Yes, and again, a lot of different colours, so you can sort of pick out with your wallpaper or.
Yeah, you've got the duck egg blue. You've got the lovely sort of creamy tones. You've got all sorts. Caramel.
Yeah, and it makes a statement.
Yeah, definitely. This one here's quite cool, isn't it? Because you put what? Do you put a mosaic in the middle of this one, Rich?
Yes, we did those in a couple of different colours, but they're sort of cut so that you can get your sheet of mosaic and you can just cut it to the size to fit in there. Yeah. And again, it gives you the options. There's hundreds of different types of mosaic, so you can sort of put a different one in there to give it a different kind of look. And
I suppose because they're priced separately, do you find that you might just want to use a couple of those on one wall? Some people might want to go all out and have it, kind of all the way across, but you really can choose exactly bespoke to exactly what you want, which is the beauty, isn't it?
Yes, with the wall tiles, in a bathroom, for instance, there's different ways you can lay them horizontally, you can lay them vertically. Obviously, with these, you could lay them vertically up a wall that way, or you could horizontal, or that way. And again, you can just change.
Depending on your wall, depending on the size.
Yes, definitely.
So then that leads us on to natural stone, which I love. I mean, these remind me of my mum's tiles that she's got in her bathrooms. And I mean, they look amazing now. They've been down sort of 8 years and they still look fantastic.
Yes.
A little bit more maintenance. Do you need to look after natural stone?
Yes. As we said earlier, the natural stone does need to be sealed.
Yeah.
But the same with the mosaics are made up of the individual tiles that are cut out the earth, so you get all different colours in the mosaics as well, and people do the same thing. You can cut them down, use them as a border, have a full sheet as a panel.
Yeah. And in fact, pop that up next to it. We can see then how lovely. Doesn't that look fantastic? Love that.
Yes, that's it. And again, they're both wall and floor. So again, people, you could put those on the wall without running around as a border. People use that. That's very popular for like a wet room area again on the floor, and then you can use that on the floor as well. Yeah,
fantastic. And then we've got next to you then, and this is a sort of a classic look. So, and that's the beauty really. It's all well and good getting these trendy looks, which look fantastic at the time, but then in a few years you might get a bit tired of it. So. The advantage of getting a look like this is that it's not going to date, it's going to look fantastic now and in years to come. This is lovely with the gloss, isn't it?
Yes, again, it's very popular. With the floor tiles, some people get put off with a glossy finish. They prefer a matte finish, obviously.
It's just easier maintenance, isn't it, when you haven't got the gloss, because obviously you've got to kind of buff it a bit more, haven't you?
Yes, definitely. But again, we try at Tile Choice, we try to sort of get as many different varieties because everybody's got their own tastes and what kind of things that they're after. So we try to cover as many bases as we can.
Yeah, I like it. Very, very nice. So is that you'd obviously need to? I mean, it's a girly thing, but you need to mop it, and then you'd need to probably buff it, wouldn't you, in order to keep that lovely sheen?
Well, to be honest with you,
get watermarks.
Yes, I mean, they do just sort of wipe off. So they are very easy to maintain. Yeah, definitely very easy.
You get different sizes?
Yes, some of the tiles, this one's just available in square, but there are other ones where you can get a square or a rectangle size, depending on, again, how you want it to look. Yeah.
Brilliant. So much choice. Gosh, you could spend hours, couldn't you, literally just, and then changing your mind all the time because there's so much choice. Right, we've got down onto the side of you, Rich, as well, we've got another look. This is sort of universal, isn't it, some of the tiles. Like this one here, is this one of your sort of best-selling kitchen tiles because it just goes with whatever kitchen style you put in terms of cabinets?
Yes, these have been around for years and they're very practical, ideally for kitchens, but people do use them in bathrooms. Generally because of the size, because most people have only got from the worktop to the wall units to tile, so they're fitting nice, so they're easy to sort of fit. But you've got a lot of diversity in colours. I think there's 27 colours available in the range.
Yeah, so you'll definitely find something for you.
Some people like to mix the colours. Yeah, they'll have a cream and a black and a beige or something, or a black or white and a light grey. So it gives people the opportunity to blend in with the units or the worktops or whatever colour they've got.
And you've actually got, is it a beveled edge there?
Yes, got a nice beveled edge to them, which again gives it a nice decorative feature for the tile as well.
So it's not completely flat. Brilliant. So much choice. Where to start?
Definitely.
So much choice. I can't believe, just if you think of the ranges nowadays and the styles, it is fantastic what there is, to offer.
Yes, that's right. And obviously it's very hard with individual tiles like that to fully gauge exactly
to visualise it.
Yes, exactly visualise exactly how it's going to look. So we always recommend people, go to your local branch, go and have a look round. You see them all laid out properly. It makes a massive difference, and grouted in as well, which can help. Or if they have trouble getting to the branch, you can go on the Tile Choice website, and there's virtual tours of every branch, so that you can have a little walk around with your mouse and check it all out as well.
Fantastic, you can see how it's going to look. Now, you're going to be joining us next week, aren't you, Rich? Well, we are going to be talking DIY and underfloor heating. Very nice indeed. So I look forward to seeing you next week for more on Midlands at Home.